Say, hey, 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 you need me to bring a little laughter your way. Say, hey, 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 you want me to tell you that I'm coming to stay. 'Cause you've been falling, I can hear you calling. I'm from down underground in this all upside down. Say, hey, 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 you need me to bring a little laughter your way. Say, hey, 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 you want me to tell you that I'm coming to stay.
How old is Armstrong?
He's 11 and a half, so.
Wow. He's in great shape.
Yeah, he is.
You're doing something right.
Give him some kisses. She'll go for the throat.
My throat?
No, she'll stick her tongue down your
Oh,
throat. I'm Anne. This is Paquita. She's 3.5 and I'm 27. I'm a painter and I'm an artist. And I take her with me every day. I paint dogs. She has a boyfriend. She's in a serious relationship. I'm in a serious relationship. However, our relationship kind of supersedes everything else because we ultimately sleep together.
Those two are like the indestructible like couple.
My name is Karen, I'm 24, and Cyrus is 1 year as of March 18th. As destructive as he is and aggressive, he's really good-natured. Shoes are his favorite food. What happens? A lot of shoes to Cyrus. We turned our backs for like 5 seconds and he destroyed the pillow.
Karen doesn't have too much control over Cyrus, so I think Cyrus has more control over Karen.
People say, oh, what do you feed him? He's really lean. I say shoes.
I think she needs to implement some new tactics with Cyrus.
They call him a bulldog for a reason because he's extremely stubborn.
We are at my studio, which is where I come every day to paint. It turns out that I'm going to paint Cyrus, so I was just stretching a canvas for that painting. So, let's talk about what you're going to wear tomorrow.
What's clean? That's more appropriate.
How about, like, do you have like a sundress? Yeah. I think that would be great. Something that I've always appreciated about her is like her striking femininity. Hi. Good. Hi, baby. It's good to see you. Hello. You like my shoes? She said something like, oh yes, I just came from a lunch. I wouldn't normally wear a dress that was this nice. Like, I just came from a lunch. And I was like, I asked you to wear that dress. You wearing it for me. Like, what are you talking about? You ain't wearing it for nobody you had lunch with. And this is the canvas that I prepared for you guys over here.
Oh, that's huge.
I didn't bring her down just because I felt like I couldn't like paint and like keep track of Paquita and like worry if they were gonna fight. Hey baby, that's art you're stepping on.
Yeah, he was a little deviant that day.
Cyrus, stop it.
Well, basically anything on the floor is fair game.
What do you eat? Paint doesn't taste good.
So many rules. He doesn't like rules, you know?
Cyrus, man, you're like unstoppable. Painting like a moving target is pretty impossible. Maybe he'll calm down a little. Yeah, later.
I've got 2 words for you. Behave. trying to get Cyrus to sit on my lap for any duration of time when there's all of these great things for him to play with that are new is just an impossibility. Okay, that's kind of the position I was thinking would be good. So it's a little bit of a 3-ring circus.
I'll just start doing you. I thought you were from the South, because there's like a really distinct like beauty that like I think like a lot of like Southern women have. I think you like it's really similar, like the way you having like an opportunity to paint a beautiful woman in a sundress and a bulldog with an underbite is, you know, I'll take it any day. He's like, oh, it looks good to me. No, so weedy. Cyrus, you want to get back in the picture, baby? I'm kind of thinking we should do a little more, and then I just think that it might...
We'll take a picture and...
Yeah, I think that it's just like a little too...
Yeah, he needs a break from all this.
We stopped because she seemed like she was getting really worried about Cyrus. I don't think there's any way to draw Cyrus from life and like replicate his spirit. I'd like to try painting with some concentration, and then I'd love to have her come back. I'd love to see that sundress dress again. Nah.
My name is Gary. This is Astro, my 11-and-a-half-year-old dog, half Great Pyrenees, half short-hair collie. Nobody's playing today. Oh, Sacramento, Dallas at 9. Yeah, I'm going to bet on that.
Gary is really cool.
The Charlotte Nets game is Thursday, and the Dallas game is Thursday.
I've heard that he gambles for a living. Or bets.
I think it's kind of cool that he supports himself with gambling.
Just a sports gambling junkie, I guess. Well, junkie is a bad word.
He's pretty weird.
I can stop it. I can stop. I can't.
He's really weird.
I've had his DNA frozen twice because I'd like to have the option of probably cloning him after he's gone. I'm probably going to pursue that. He won't be the first dog, but he'll probably be one of the first few dogs cloned. I'm never more happier than when I'm like this, you know, and falling asleep.
They are so close, and Gary loves that dog so much.
His head is so strong, you know, it's not like it hurts him for me to do this.
I'm a little bit worried when Astro comes to the end of his life cycle if Gary will be able to handle it.
And it's the greatest thing to wake up like 4 hours later and you're in the same position, you're both sleeping, and you know, it's wonderful. I mean, anytime I get depressed, I just, you know, just hold my dog. I have to say my biggest fear is losing him, and it is inevitable. He's 11-and-a-half. When we hang out here on the bed and I'm brushing out the hair, and you get like a little clump in your hair like this, and you don't want to get up and throw it in the garbage can in the other room each time, so I put it in that garbage can right over there.
Ew. Ew.
I just figured maybe I'll do something with it. Just scarf would be nice. I don't know if a sweater would work out or if there's enough, frankly, for a sweater.
Yuck.
It's not hurting the dog, you know. I think it's a much nicer keepsake than, you know, taking him to a taxidermist and having the dog stuffed, you know.
If I ever meet someone, I have to put myself out there and, you know, ask them out.
No woman in her right mind that lives in New York is going to visit him in his dog hair museum.
She's a hunter. She's had a lot of run-ins with cats. Oh!
You're watching Dog Days. Have you ever shopped for clothes for Prada before?
I have, indeed.
Big surprise.
I know, shocker, isn't it?
Prada should make Prada an outfit.
Prada should make you an outfit, shouldn't they? You should be their spokes puppy, because you're so cool and you're black and white and you're fabulous. Puppy, our guests are coming, all of them. Did you get all your food? Oh, you stink. You need puppy cologne. Nobody likes a stinky dog. Okay. I want everyone to talk to each other, get to know each other, feel comfortable, have some drinks.
Hi. How are you?
Have a little treat for Prada. Oh, Prada, look, you got
Here come your friends. Go get them.
Who wants what kind of beer? And not the dogs.
We also brought some
Can we
booze
bring
of our own,
doggy
too.
beers?
No. We brought some cider and some beer also.
Audrey, it was a sport to have like 7 dogs over at our apartment.
We have a poopy moment.
That's just not really the kind of party I want to have.
The couch and everything, he can jump on anything. Yeah. I was a little nervous because I thought Cyrus was going to destroy Anjali's apartment. Cyrus?
Cyrus is a very, very naughty boy.
I think Cyrus is hilarious myself.
Sweetie, is this too much like the dog run? Are you overwhelmed? Okay, you can come up.
I don't think Astro really gets down with other dogs that well. He's kind of an old man. He likes his space. He likes to sing his songs, drink a beer.
He doesn't mix it up with the other dogs. I think he probably finds it demeaning on some level. That's what I assume. We've never spoken about it, obviously. He doesn't like dogs getting out of control and bouncing off the walls. And he was like, I ain't having none of this foolishness. I think he thinks he's superior on some level. Maybe it sounds like I'm projecting, but I'm not. What, is this your room, Astro? You belong here only? He's got an image to protect. He's an alpha male. Stop it! He thinks none of the other dogs should come into his room, apparently.
Leave Astro alone. He's not in the mood. He's PMSing. We're talking about doggy hookers over here. Gary freaked me out because I didn't realize that he had this whole other world going on in terms of his gambling.
Hey, Anjali, you don't get TBS or TNT here, do you?
Nope. The game was on, I understand. There's got a lot going on these games, but you're at a party.
She said this isn't a TV watching house. And come on, I mean, there was a lot of female energy in that place. I mean, who was going to back me up? I didn't have any frat brothers. Certainly Rick wasn't going to back me up, and Eddie didn't seem like he cared about the outcome of the games.
Say bye-bye to everybody, because we gotta go home and go to bed.
Sleepy, sleepy.
Long day for you. He's gotta eat something and go to bed.
I think I told her, you know, I had a really busy morning coming up and I had phone calls to make when I hadn't fed Gomez yet, which was kind of, you know, a lie. All of it.
We're gonna go bye-bye. Bye. We have to go. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so cute. Bye-bye.
I was tired and it was Thursday and I just wanted to go home and have a glass of wine and watch Will and Grace. All right, that's all it was.
Okay, dude, we're gonna play this game, this
What
dog
game?
game. It's gonna test how smart your dogs are. You're gonna throw the towel over your dog's head and neck. Then we're gonna start the stopwatch to see how long it takes the dog to completely get out of the towel.
No. Yeah, all right. Good job.
You can do it, Cyrus. Come on, shake it off. Shake it off, man. Show us what you're working with. The tail's gonna get him. Come on. Shake it off there.
Astro, come here, boy. He'll be good at this because he doesn't like anybody doing things to him he doesn't want. And go. All right? Can I say get up? Get up, Astro. You want to go out? Meow, meow. You want to go out? You like that look, don't you? Normally, it would be hard for a dog to look dignified with a blanket on his head, but I thought he looked pretty dignified. He's a daring fashionista. And I'm the one who said, what kind of dog can't get it off in 60 seconds? You know? All right, I'm going out, Astro. I'm going out.
I'm loving this.
It's embarrassing.
I had a great time being the timekeeper. It really brought out like my competitive streak. 1 minute.
Like that,
ding, 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 ding.
Hey, you.
Cyrus is smart.
And I'm convinced that it was rigged because Prada won. And, you know, Prada was the hostess. So, enough said.
Thanks for coming. See you. The party I thought was a success. Everyone seemed to have a really good time. The dogs got along. There were no major dog fights. Nothing was broken, thank God. Wasn't that fun, puppy? We had a good time. You were so well behaved. You were so brave and tough.
Paquita is definitely a village luminary. I'm her sidekick. People whose only experience with pit bulls is pit bulls who are really abused and who are trained to be mean will see her and be terrified of her, just like her walking down the street, you know? To them, like, Paquita is like a thug. People say hurtful things, very brutist things to her. And I get really defensive and I ask them if they're racist as well as brutist. She's a hunter. Pit bulls were, you know, bred to be hunters. I'm not convinced that she wants to kill the cats. I think it's the thrill of the chase. They're natural enemies. It's like Tom and Jerry, but like the next level. Come on, Mama. Let's go to butcher. Little bone marrow and some flesh and blood.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Frank, how are you?
I'm good. How you today?
Can I get a bone for Paquita?
Oh, but of course. We have them. That going to satisfy her today, or should we give her a little more?
Quite enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
The butcher gave Paquita 2 knees of a large animal. I don't know what.
Oh, you're going to be in heaven today. Today you're in heaven.
It wasn't exactly what I was looking for in a bone. What is it? That's good and disgusting. Come on, Mama. We're leaving Otto Manelli's butcher shop, and I knew that we were coming up to Beastie Feast, which is one of Paquita's favorite dog pet stores. And so I let her off the leash, not really like remembering that one of the reasons, or like the primary reason that it's her favorite pet store is because there's a cat in there. Oh! Whoa! I was terrified that the 2 of them were just gonna go hurling into the street. I ran after them and dove into this like amazing tackle and rescued my girl. Mama, you got a thing for those gatos. And she promptly threw up the cat hair that she managed to snag off the cat, and I think it was her first hairball. And then I tied her up valiantly and went to see if the cat was okay. I saw the cat, looked it over, and looked okay, so. After the cat episode, we went and had a little light dinner. I had a piece of blueberry pie. Paquita loves blueberries. And so she had a little bit of blueberry pie. I think people walked by and were grossed out by both of us. And, you know, it's a typical day for us in the city.
Okay, so the problem is chewing.
For the most part, it seems like he's worked his way out of that phase.
You're watching Dog Days.
How about Cyrus? Cyrus, have any pet peeves?
I mean, he's kind of working his way out of eating things, but our house is completely marred by dog bites, like out of wooden tables, chewing wooden tables everywhere. So it almost looks like a pattern, like it almost looks intentional. Cyrus has never had any behavior training, as it's probably apparently obvious. I think the behaviorist trying to train this dog, that was kind of an experience.
Okay, so the problem is chewing.
For the most part, it seems like he's worked his way out of that phase.
It wouldn't hurt to get him to learn to not do certain things that he wants to do.
Cyrus is more of a, I'm all over the place and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do and you can't stop me. He's very confrontational. I really do try to make sure he treats the other dogs with respect.
I think that she likes him being the brute, ill-mannered gremlin that he is.
What about timeouts? Are those?
Well,
you recommend those?
You can try timeout. The problem with timeout as a technique is it's hard to get the dog to learn exactly what led to the timeout.
He gets in a fight or gets too obnoxious, give him a timeout, Give him a little motivational speech.
When you give him time out as a punishment for biting your feet, you're also taking him away from social contact, which escalates the amount of social contact he wants when he comes out of timeout. You follow me? But, Hale, we need to get some control over the dog. And
I don't know if the behaviorist techniques were really Cyrus friendly.
this is typical. They usually paw at it for a while.
So I have to keep him on a leash and inside?
Well, we might have a short leash temporarily inside until he learns to inhibit it.
You don't like it, do you?
So now he's done with doggy school.
Yes, yes.
School for the day is done.
Good, and we'll talk soon. Let me
Okay.
know. See you later.
He can't smile with this thing on, you know? So off it goes.
She is a classic enabler.
I'll admit, I probably am an enabler.
According to the behaviorist, I couldn't do this because the dog is lying on top of me. This is why you pick up dog poop, is moments like this.
My name is Mr. Prada. Look how cute I am. I'm irresistible, aren't I? And I love to have my belly rubbed because I live a special Manhattan life, don't I? I'm a superstar. He's very designer. He's very chic. He doesn't like to have just anything on his body. And these are actually his coats. He has the red one. It's a little turtleneck action.
Ajale takes care of Prada as much as, you know, a mother takes care of a child.
We're very jet set. We've been to the Hamptons twice. I figured I'd break him in the off season because it'd be more fun for him.
I think Prada, you know, is spoiled personally. I mean, with a name like Prada, is the dog not spoiled?
You always want your child to be more successful than you are. So I have to say that he's a divo in training. Come on, baby. Okay. Oh, don't start this. We were doing so well. The walking is really much better. Walking. Walking. Come on. Please. Please. Walking. All right. I've got a new trick up my sleeve. I've got little heart-shaped treats. Prada. Oh, gotcha. Here we go. Oh, no, no, no. Look, Mama. Look, Papa. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is not the way we planned this.
Prada just wants to give Ajale hell.
Didn't Cyrus give you walking lessons last? Please. You want to get in the bag? Okay, in the bag. Puppy in the bag. Booty in first. Body in second. Okay, head out. Head out. There you go. I opted to call a trainer to basically teach me what I'm doing wrong and why he's not walking. Hi, Jason. This is Ajale. I got your number about my dog, Prada. Yeah, he won't walk. Could you meet me in the park? Fantastic. We're gonna get some training because you're not walking. The dog trainer was so awesome.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Jason, the dog trainer. Nice
Good
to meet you.
You're the one really shed a lot of light on what I'm doing wrong and how I should be treating him. It's not like just a stopping, it's a complete laying on his stomach, front and back paws extended,
Okay.
not moving,
Okay.
looking at me like, you better pick me up.
What's happening is he's pretty much calling the shots, running paw prints over you. He doesn't really care whether or not
That's the problem.
what you think of it. We're gonna trick him
Okay.
and get him to listen to us our way, but in his world. We're not gonna play fair, but we're gonna win, and you know what? So is he. We're gonna use some food rewards. Okay?
He had a bag of chicken franks.
So right now he's not paying attention to me, but I can get him to pay attention to me.
You can smell it, because, I mean, chicken franks in the summer reek.
He is thinking of one thing. Dogs think of one thing at a time. And I'm gonna say Prada heel, Prada heel, Prada heel.
Neato.
And when I get good heel action, I'm gonna give him his treat. Okay?
Okay. You have his undivided attention.
Well, you know, it's not because of my good looks. I have something he wants. And speaking of which, his looks are part of the problem. He knows how
so
handsome he is. He knows how cute he is. And by you telling him all the time,
But he is. I don't want him to have low self-esteem.
absolutely, and I want you to stop making a game out of it. He's got a little test of wills.
Yeah, he's a troubled teen, man. He's testing his boundaries. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work. Prada heel, Prada heel, Prada heel, Prada heel, Out of heel. Here we go. What did I do wrong?
Oh, what a cute dog.
This is Astro.
Hi, Astro.
So I have just a little bit of dog fur accumulated. I just wanted to know if it's possible to get it made into a scarf, a hat, gloves, anything like that.
So you want to knit your dog hair?
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard of that before.
How does Astro feel about this?
Well, we haven't discussed it. I think he looks puzzled why I would want to do anything
Yeah,
other
I
than
would be
throw it
too.
away. You know, but I think the word revulsion might characterize their attitude. I think they turned up their noses at the idea.
We prefer cashmere around here. Sorry.
They're snobs, Astro, they don't want dog hair.
Saving the hair in the dog? Sure, why not? People save human hair. They save their babies. They save a lock of hair.
I don't do that. I don't know of anybody in the city or in this immediate area, and there are a few stores, but I don't know who does it.
The lock of baby hair just sits in a box someplace. The dog hair, you weave it into a sweater, a hat, keeps you warm.
Hello. Hi, my name is Gary. This is my dog, Astro.
Hi, Gary. I'm Shelley.
Hi, Shelley. We finally found a place that didn't want to immediately call the ambulances at Bellevue and take me away.
How did this come off?
Wool over. Half comb, half with fingers as well.
Okay.
All different parts of his body, tail, and
It's sort of like cashmere in that it's got a finer structure. The hairier stuff in cashmere they pick out. You would pick out the coarser hairs
yeah.
because if you make a scarf with this is really going to annoy you.
yeah, the black ones or so. There aren't that many black ones in there, though.
As I spin this, I'll pick most of these out.
Well, you can do this then, huh?
Yeah. I think that you would probably want to go for a hat because you'd be less sensitive in a hat. Your neck is amazingly sensitive skin.
Yeah.
So
a hat would
or
be fine,
something
too.
like
Shelley was great. She's done it about 20, 25 times knitting dog hair. She explained the whole process.
What I'll do is I'll do something called core spinning, where I'll take this finer wool yarn and spin it around it, and that way it'll give it enough strength that your scarf or whatever we make from it won't fall apart.
It'd be kind of nice, too, to wear on my head what he wears on his, you know. Wow, this is terrific. I appreciate you taking on this project.
And you're just a fairly standard size adult head.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing what the hat looks like. When Astro is no longer around, it'll be a good reminder of him, both in smell and sight and memory.
I asked him to model the apartment. This is juicy, all right? Look at how excited Gomez is getting.
None of these.
No,
This
none of
doesn't
these?
work for me, man.
Okay.
You're watching Dog Days.
I'm Eddie Cruz, and this is my apartment. Joey and I just got up. I'm gonna check into the agency. That's probably them calling me right now. It's my headshot. Ow. It's a really important picture. Good body shot in any guy's book is gonna get him a lot of work.
Steel blue. I think that's the name of his look, and it's like.
I'm single, and I love being single, and I don't think that anything is better than being single at the time being because I'm young, and I have a whole life and career ahead of me. I want to focus on my relationship with my dog and with myself.
I'm Rick Tribuco, and this is Gomez. We're going to show you a little bit about what we do in home design. I take a cue from him sometimes. If I bring him to an apartment and he just sort of like gravitates toward a corner or something like that, I think that there must be some kind of good energy going on over there. Oh, Gomez. It's not real. All right, I'll put it back. I'll put it back the way it was. Must be something about the feng shui of the orange against the purple that Gomez doesn't seem to like. He loves to be with me, loves to go with me, and he loves to shop.
I think Gomez is a total wuss. He's just a papa's boy.
I like picking him up. I like carrying him. I like having him close to me like that. I like that bond. Hey, Jay, how are you? Today we're going to Eddie's. He begged me to give him some design advice.
when Rick came by.
Hey, Eddie.
Hey, hello. What's up, Gomez?
Oh, look who it is. Pretty girl Joey. They're having kind of a good time. They're both doing that rat face thing. So this is the place.
Basically, what this is co-op that I bought when I was like 18.
The kids play nice.
The play got a little bit rough. Joey's a little overzealous.
Joey, come on, come on. She was getting a little bit too excited with all the decorating ideas that Gomez had. Come on, Joey.
And Eddie had to put Joey in her cage.
Oh,
They're just gonna
poor Joey.
go a little bit crazy. Joey's very happy in the very kennel. Let me tell you what I really want to do. Let me just give you like a few of my ideas.
Before you tell me what you really want to, I've been seeing somebody for like 12 years, so just keep it about the apartment. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay,
Go
okay.
ahead.
I asked him to model the apartment.
We got like a foyer going on, a hallway, a runway, right?
Mm-hmm. When it was finished, the way that he saw it, how he would move in it.
We got like artwork and a little foyer, and then like walk in, and they drop their things, and like they flip off their hat, and they walk down into the party.
You cut the space up like that, it won't be very different from what's going on with Gomez and Joey right now, because the space will be so chopped up, it'll be like, oh hi, I'm here for the party. Sorry I can't see you because you're on that side of the wall. Let's talk about color, all right? Let's just talk about color for a minute. I have some swatches of fabric. Now I know these are like really bright, very vivacious colors, because I think you're a very bright, vivacious guy.
Rick and I have really different views.
Might not be your cup of tea. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I think that Eddie has a lot of color inside him that's just dying to get out.
I see a lot
Lots of color here. I just want to see like how you would be with these colors around you.
Look at this one. This is very juicy.
That would look really good on you. Come on, look at that.
It doesn't work, no.
I know these don't all work together.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, they don't all work together, but you know, just take a little, take a look. Look at blue water, blue sky, you in a pink Speedo. What? You don't love it?
No.
Lavender.
No. Wait a minute, what are we doing? Are we decorating my skin or
Well, it's
my
kind of like Mardi
apartment?
Gras. Could make an outfit out of this for you. Look at how
Here.
excited Gomez is getting.
None of these.
No,
It
none of
doesn't
these?
work for me, man.
Okay, I think it's time that we go furniture shopping.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's see if we can catch a taxi. Where are all the taxis? Oh, Prada, it's so hard to get a taxi in New York when you're black and white. Oh, come on, guy. Can you just totally take my taxi? Flip him off. Flip him off. Hello? Okay, puppy, I think we finally caught one. The Prada puppy's going to the Prada store. Let's hope they have doggy accessories. Prada is the Prada puppy, and he needs Prada accessories. Good afternoon. Hi. I wanted to pick up something really quickly for my dog, like a little tag. That was such a major waste of my time. Talk about standoffish and complete snobbery. It was ridiculous. Oh, his name is Prada, so I thought it'd be cute if he had a little Prada tag. They were just completely like, no, you've got to leave. Hello? You can't help it, you're a star. You're a star. They just don't know it. Maybe I made a mistake in your name, but you're still fabulous, and you're still my Prada puppy. What else do they expect us to do? You're a celebrity. You tell them we don't need your stinky little Prada store on Fifth Avenue. You were so good. You didn't make a poopy or anything. You didn't even bark at the mean man. We're going to Hugo now. Sweetie, he did little Kim.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hey, come on in.
Thanks for having us over. Come on, puppy.
Come on.
You're getting so
Come
big,
on.
boy.
For Prada, I can show you a few coats that I've made already and maybe some samples. A little tuxedo jacket for him.
You're the man now.
The biker jacket, which is really cute. You know, it's got the...
I was totally blown away by the creativity of the Hugo pieces.
Perhaps do a little denim coat for him in red.
Oh, I adore
This red is
The
really...
denim jacket is to die for.
Some camouflage leopard in there. Ring bearer, beaded coats.
Prada was very much the fashionista. Fashionista. I'm sorry, sweetie. That's
for the
just
dogs.
adorable.
Very, very nice.
Oh, wow, he's fluffy like a little Hugo was kind enough to supply him with a wonderful red raincoat, so that's great. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Prada, until we see each other again.
Say ta-ta for now.
Bye-bye.
I think we're going to give Hugo a call in the near future and see about getting him a denim jacket, perhaps to wear in the Hamptons this summer.
I would say I have a little built-up resentment for the way women have treated me.
What's your dog's name?
Boudreaux.
What?
Boudreaux.
Boudreaux.
The way I see it is he's really good bait, but you know, you gotta be able to reel him in on your own.
You're watching Dog Days.
Astro's gonna test out his lungs here.
Performance.
I was playing harmonica because I was giving up smoking cigarettes, and you know, the whole oral fixation. We're driving across the country in an old Ford van, so I just started playing harmonica, and he started singing just as well as he does at his best now, holding note perfectly.
That was a very nice song. I took him to look at fabric to get a feel for the type of things that he likes. It's good to take a client into a store that has a variety of different things, and Gomez, for whatever, he loves to shop. Look at that with the leash.
I didn't even know they had fabric shops like that.
I have bottles in my house. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, number 1, Russell Crowe. And the number 10 would be like Richard Simmons. Okay, so from the butchest to the non-butchest fabric.
You know, I wouldn't use it in my house. Cool, this is cool.
This is what you like.
It should be like a 3 or a 4. 2, no, this is like a 2.5 to 3 and a 4. It depends on how you distribute the fabric.
Where do you fall on a scale of 1 to 10? Where do you see yourself?
I'm a man, but I have a good heart, so I'd probably put myself like, 2.
I kind of figured you for more of like a, somewhere between a 3 and a 4, only because you get a sensibility.
Thank you very
about
much.
you that I, recognize. He took me to, things that were just completely devoid of any color.
Yeah, this is a Russell Crowe, and this is a Russell Crowe with heart.
So that's like you, the number 2. What, you consider yourself a number 2, and these are the fabrics that best represent you.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Russell Crowe with
Joey
heart.
likes it. Look at that.
Okay, well that's great. You know what?
Joey.
It's been really fun to look at things, these fabrics that you like, but now I gotta go look at the ones that I like.
Joey, I love you. Come to daddy. Come here. Hi. Look at her. She loves me. Good job. She loves me. Come on, let's go. Bye.
Did you see what they just made a whole mess? They didn't pick it up. Hey! Hey! Clean up your mess.
I don't think in my entire life I've ever been asked out by a woman, frankly.
He's gonna be a little hard pressed.
I would say I have a little built-up resentment to the way women have treated me over the years, to be perfectly honest.
He's a nice guy.
If there is a girl who would, let's say, likes me and say she's shy, she has an obvious conversational topic to talk to me about, with Astro.
Hey, I'm Gary.
Hi, I'm Virginia.
Owner of Astro.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Ale House.
Thank you. It's great here. It's the most dog-friendly place I've ever been to in New York. It's really a perfect mix. You got about 50-50, male, female, good people, neighborhood folk. It's a good place. That is perfection. An artist at work. Thank you again.
Thanks. Enjoy your night.
Bye-bye.
I don't think I've had a girlfriend relationship that ever even lasted a year, not even close.
Wanted man in Oklahoma.
New York is all about marketing. And as sad as it is, people have to market themselves.
What's your dog's name?
Boudreaux.
What?
Boudreaux.
Boudreaux.
Yeah, Booty.
What, named after the former Cleveland Indian shortstop?
No, Boudreaux and Thibodeau, the comedians in Louisiana.
The way I see it is he's really good bait, but you got to be able to reel him in on your own.
You take him swimming?
Absolutely. Bring them down to the river.
Where's the best place around, I don't know much about Brooklyn. What's the name of that park area?
You gotta go in through a fence, and there's no designated.
So we need a local guide to show us. You're being antisocial, Astro. It's the first time you've been in Brooklyn.
Too much smoke. It does that.
Yeah, the smoke bothers him, definitely.
The smoke?
He's gonna sing later.
Sing it, Astro.
Good boy.
Thank you very much.
Astro, you want to go see the river?
Go get it, boys.
Good swimmer, Astro.
Let's go. Good boy.
there's someone for everyone, and New York is full of very interesting people with diverse tastes, so never say never.
It's important to love something and to have something love you back, no matter what it is, if it's a person or it's a dog. Now, Astro, this is from you to me. That's your first present. That's right.
You're watching Dog Days.
You know, when we first started going to the dog run and meeting the other dogs and other folks, he was very tentative.
Prada's enjoying the dog run, actually. I'm a little concerned about the influence that Cyrus seems to have on the Prada puppy.
I think Cyrus is like the Stanley Kowalski of dogs. What's great is that he gets to play with the same dogs every day, and I know that he likes to form, regular relationships with dogs.
Now that she's gotten into the dog run, I realize that, like, I'm not that into her being into the dog run because she comes home stinking.
I do not like what Joey smells like after she leaves the dog run. I don't like the way she looks after she leaves the dog run.
I get along better with dogs at the run than people all the time. I'm the only owner usually at dog run who goes down on my knees and plays with dogs. Well, I guess most people think it's beneath them, literally and figuratively. I'm looking forward to the hat. It should be cool. I mean, I don't know how much I'll wear it or not. It all depends how it looks and such and how it feels, but we're going to get the hat, Astro. As though he knows what I'm talking about. I think it's more of an emotional thing, even if I don't wear it years from now, just to have it and, have some of his scent on it. Hello, hello. I'm excited to see the results here, Shelley.
Hi, got it right here.
Wow, it looks nice. Really, it's exactly what I was hoping it would look like color-wise. This is good.
I picked most of the black guard hairs out.
Oh, you did a great
because they
job.
were like paintbrush bristles.
This is excellent. Oh, wow, this is so cool. That's so great, thank you.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
This is great. It's the exact, blend of the way the colors I should be, Thanks. Astro, look at this. Come here. This hat smells good. Why does it smell so good? Actually, it looks good.
Yeah.
It's definitely him.
Got it. He's got the carrot.
How's it look? It fits.
It's perfect.
Yeah?
It's you.
Oh, it's great. It is me, unfortunately. Dog hairs and all. Yeah. It's important to love something and to have something love you back, no matter what it is, if it's a person or it's a dog. A dog is not a substitute for a viable human relationship, but, I'll take what I can get. It makes me feel loved. It lets me feel like I'm loving something else. It's remarkable. I would be in a very sad place if I had never met my dog, definitely. Now, Astro, this is from you to me. That's your first present. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. You're such a good boy. I think it looks better on him than it does on me. But, yeah, this is the hat. We picked it up today. Now I'm back in bed with my big dog, and I hope to have this hat for 50 years. Good night, Astro.